Hi there, it's Dr. Manny Singh Johal here. I'm going to be showing you some exercises to help fix your shoulder, make it stronger. We'll start with phase one exercises. So what I normally see in my clinic is shoulder issues that stem from posture, poor posture. Poor posture being rounded shoulders, anterior head carriage, where the shoulders start to slouch forward because of gravity and the head comes forward as well. So posture would be the first thing I would try to correct if you are having some shoulder issues. There's a free app on my website, medrehabsolutions.com. The app has exercises and a tracking system. So it's created by the CCA, and it has 3 minutes worth of exercises. But also the tracker can be set to remind you to do the exercises a few times in the day. That way you can break the poor habits that have put you into that forward position. Once your shoulders are starting to come back more, then you can add stabilizing and strengthening exercises. So what you want to do with phase one exercises is just go to rehab exercises here, that tab, and it should take you to this YouTube page here, Canadian Chiropractic Guideline Initiative. These are great exercises, fantastic job by the association here. So let's start with the shoulder pain exercises under shoulder mobility. If you click on that, there will be 5 exercises here that you want to do. This first one is really good. I like this exercise. It really helps to loosen up the upper trap, but you can also use this to release the deltoid muscle as well. So the position that she's showing you here is up top near the insertion of the levator. What you want to do is also do the exercise with your contact hand on the deltoid here, and then one more time with it even lower at the distal end of the deltoid. The second exercise is a good stretch for your glenohumeral joint. So this is a nice one. It'll open up the joint here. It'll stretch the pec a little bit. It will also stretch the lat as well. You can do this also on a countertop. You can also do this slide, and it's easy to do, and it's a mobilizing exercise. It'll help kind of add some motion to a stiff shoulder joint. The next exercise is very important, scapular mobility. So our posture issues stem from our scapula not moving as well as it should. Those are the wing bones. So you have those 2 wing bones along your thoracic rib cage, and they should be moving. And when they're not moving, that's when you run into problems. So you can see how she's doing retraction, pulling the shoulder blades back. This is an important exercise. And it's tough when you first start doing this because you might not be used to it. But as you practice, you'll get more mobilization happening in the shoulder, and you'll start to get a feel for when your shoulders are forward and when they're back. So gravity will pull them forward and will elongate and make the lower ones weak, and it will tighten up the neck and the pec and make the deep neck muscles weak as well. So these mobility exercises, they are a must for sure. So number 4 is nice. It's a traction. It actually opens up the shoulder joint. So the pendulum, definitely, I would recommend this exercise. It's a good way to add some traction to the glenohumeral joint here. It's a ball and socket joint, so if you can get some mobility, some traction, and it'll help with loosening up the joint, reducing that irritation that might be happening there. The 5th exercise might be okay for you to do. If it's irritating the shoulder, you can probably drop it. But if you feel like it's fine, you can do the movement without too much discomfort, and you're good. But at any time, if there's any pain or difficulty with the exercises, stop the exercises and consult your healthcare provider. And that also goes for if you have any ongoing issues with your shoulder, contact your health provider before you start any exercise program. Okay, so these 5 would be my initial phase 1 exercises that I would recommend you add to your exercise program. After that, I would go back and also you can do the mobility, but you can also add the shoulder stretches. I think you can do both of these together as part of a phase 1 type of mobilization and stretch routine. And you can add these to your existing exercise program. And the idea is to straighten out your posture before you start to add strengthening exercises that are going to stress the joints, that are put tension through the tissues. If you don't have a strong foundation, then you're asking for trouble. You'll cause inflammation, irritation to those joint structures. So having a proper alignment and then building strength from there is the right way to do it. So this might be difficult too. I mean, if you can do it, great. If you can't, I would just, maybe come back to this one later. The posterior stretch, the first one that she did, is a pretty straightforward stretch here. That's a posterior shoulder stretch. The assisted towel. If you can't do this one, I wouldn't worry about it too much. You can come back to it. The sleeper stretch, number 3, is a real nice exercise. Patients that have had using this exercise made really nice gains on their range of motion and their flexibility on their shoulder girdle. The most important exercise I think that you should be focusing on if you're having any sort of stiffness and tightness as part of your getting your shoulder stable and strong is focusing on the pec muscles. These muscles right here, especially the pec minor muscle, it can tighten up because we're in this slouched position. So when you're slouched this way, the muscle in the front tightens up, and it can cause muscle imbalances in the rotator cuff, cause all sorts of problems. And this pec stretch, even it's very simple stretch, is very important. So make sure that you add this one into your routine. Okay, so I think that should be about it in terms of the phase 1 exercises, is just getting mobility, getting movement back into the shoulders, getting your alignment straight. So going from this position here to a more upright, straight position, working on bringing the shoulder blades down and together. Once the alignment is straight, then you can work on strengthening and stabilizing. So phase 1 is just getting your alignment, getting the flexibility in there. And then when you're ready and you feel like you can raise your arms all the ways up to your head, back of the hands together without problem, biceps touching the ears. When you're forward, it starts to stiffen up here. So if you can have straight posture and you have no problems bringing your arms up, then you can probably move on to the second phase of exercises. Okay, so I hope you found this useful, and stay healthy and take care of yourselves, and hope to see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.